Yeah, Carmen, blue lights up the city of Bristol here tonight, 1 month since 2 police officers were shot and killed in the line of duty. And community members I spoke with today say that recovery continues, but they're proud to see their own and also communities beyond show to support the police department and the victims' families.
Unfortunately, it takes a tragedy to bring a community together, and I'm very proud to be a part of Bristol.
This Bristol police cruiser covered in flowers, mementos, and words of love outside the police department. It's been 1 month since Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sgt. Alec Hamzy were shot and killed in the line of duty. The community says it's been a tough 31 days.
Some days it seems like it happened so long ago, and then in other times it feels like it was just yesterday.
Hard to believe. It's such a tragedy, and yet the community is strong.
There's good days and bad days with everything when you have a tragedy like this, feeling like we're getting back to a sense of normalcy.
Mayor Jeff Caggiano says the support shows the city has its heart in the right place. That place, this memorial, honoring the 2 fallen officers.
I know that our police officers in general are really getting back to that sense of normalcy, and that's the best thing for them.
Senator Richard Blumenthal says the tragedy has struck a chord across the country and says it's time to protect those who protect us.
We need to do more to support our police, make them safer, because they make us safe, and we owe them.
He says Saturday's vigil still feels as real as the first vigil held after the October 12th shooting.
I have an emotional bond. I was in law enforcement for a good part of my career. I felt a real sense of allegiance to this community.
Dozens came out Saturday to remember and reflect on the tragedy that brought this community together, bringing blue lights to show support for the men and women in blue.
I come almost every day just to kind of see what's been happening and just to know that the people support our law enforcement officers.
But I think generally, people were very proud to see what they saw here in Bristol, how the community could come together and how we could coalesce around something.
I did work with Officer Dustin. He was a resource officer, so it hits home.
The mayor says Officer Alec Iurato, who shot and killed the suspect after being shot himself, has not yet returned to the force but is physically recovering well, and people in the community I spoke with say they hope the community stays together and that it doesn't take another tragedy for them to unite like this. Also important to note, hundreds of thousands of dollars have been raised since October 12th for the victims' families. Live in Bristol, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.